Evolutionary psychology is a theoretical framework that seeks to explain human behavior and mental processes in terms of the evolutionary pressures that shaped them. By applying principles of Darwinian natural selection to the study of the human mind, evolutionary psychology explores how our cognitive and emotional traits may have evolved to solve problems our ancestors faced in their environment. The theory asserts that many aspects of human behavior, including social interactions, mate selection, parenting, and survival strategies, are products of evolutionary adaptations designed to increase reproductive success. At the core of evolutionary psychology is the idea that the brain is not a blank slate, but rather has evolved specialized mechanisms for solving recurrent adaptive problems. These mechanisms, often referred to as mental adaptations or psychological adaptations, were shaped over thousands of generations to help our ancestors survive and reproduce. For example, the ability to form social bonds, recognize faces, and communicate effectively may have been crucial for survival in ancestral environments, where cooperation and social networks were key to obtaining resources and ensuring safety. One of the key principles of evolutionary psychology is that human behavior can be understood as a product of both genetic predispositions and environmental influences. While our genes provide the foundation for our psychological traits, our behaviors are also shaped by the environments in which we live. Evolutionary psychologists believe that many of our behaviors are adaptations to the specific challenges faced by our ancestors in the environments in which they lived, such as the need to find food, avoid predators, attract mates, and raise offspring. A well-known example of evolutionary psychology is the study of mate selection. Researchers have found that men and women often prioritize different traits when choosing potential partners, which is thought to reflect evolved preferences related to reproductive success. For example, men may be more inclined to seek youth and physical attractiveness in potential mates, as these traits may signal fertility and health. On the other hand, women may prioritize traits such as resource availability, social status, and the ability to provide and protect, which are associated with the successful raising of offspring. Another area where evolutionary psychology has provided insight is in the study of aggression. Evolutionary psychologists argue that aggression may have evolved as a strategy for defending resources, protecting kin, or competing for mates. In this view, aggression is not necessarily a pathological behavior, but a response to perceived threats or challenges in the environment. This perspective helps explain why humans may engage in aggressive behaviors in certain contexts, such as during competition or in response to social insults. The theory of evolutionary psychology also has important implications for understanding human emotions. Emotions like fear, anger, jealousy, and empathy are often seen as adaptive responses to environmental stimuli. For instance, fear may have evolved to help humans avoid dangerous situations, while jealousy may have served as a mechanism to protect relationships and ensure the survival of one's genes. In this sense, emotions are not arbitrary, but have been shaped by evolutionary pressures to enhance survival and reproduction. Critics of evolutionary psychology argue that the field often oversimplifies complex human behaviors and may rely too heavily on speculative explanations. Some also caution against deterministic thinking, which assumes that certain behaviors are innate and unchangeable due to evolutionary forces. Additionally, evolutionary psychology has been criticized for focusing too much on universal, cross-cultural traits, while neglecting the impact of culture and individual experiences on human behavior. Despite these criticisms, evolutionary psychology remains a powerful tool for understanding human behavior through the lens of evolution. By considering the ways in which our ancestors' challenges shaped our psychological makeup, evolutionary psychology offers a unique perspective on human nature and the origins of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. As research continues to develop, it will likely provide even more insights into how our minds have evolved to navigate the complex social and environmental landscapes we encounter today. In conclusion, the theory of evolutionary psychology offers a compelling framework for understanding human behavior by examining how our mental and emotional traits may have evolved to solve adaptive problems. While the field continues to face criticism and debate, it provides valuable insights into the evolutionary roots of human cognition and behavior. As our understanding of evolution and the brain continues to grow, evolutionary psychology is likely to play an increasingly important role in explaining the complexities of human nature.